Well, welcome back everyone. You join me and Robbie.
Hello.
Down here at West Wales, where we are going to be targeting, what are we targeting? Pollock, bit of wrasse maybe?
Bit of wrasse, maybe a little bass.
Maybe a bass, maybe some mackerel. We have been fishing already, haven't we? For about, I don't know, about an hour or so, wasn't it? Yeah. And we had probably like 5 or 6 pollock between us. I didn't get the camera out because it was very slow, so I didn't bother. But I did have one fish off camera that was a nice one. I'll drop a photo in now. It was about £3, about that maybe. So we are now fishing on a mark on St David's Head called the Flat Ledge, which is quite a popular mark. And we're mainly just fishing with just spinning rod today and some jigs, as you can see that. And I've also got a light beach caster, my Tronix Xenon C6, which I've got rigged up with a lure on, which I'll give you a run through later of how I set it up to fish with that with the tide. Also try some feathers. So yeah, stay tuned and see how we get on. Well, Robbie's got a wrasse, look. We just set up for the wrasse. And Robbie, straight away, in his true fashion, has had a nice ballan wrasse. Let's give you a closer look.
There he is.
That's it. Nice colours on that one. Nice, mate. Just over the edge, was it?
Yeah, not going to. Straight over the edge.
Nice, mate. Right, so for the wrasse, I'm just using my H2O Nebula, or the travel rod. Little fixed bore braid. And then running down to just a little simple 1 hook paternoster, a size 2 hook, little 2 ounce lead. I'm going to bait that up with a ragworm and just drop it down over the edge here, alongside the kelp, and wait for a very nice aggressive bite. I thought it'd be bigger fish than when you had them by the bite. Yeah, they bite well, don't they? Yeah. Pound for pound, they do pull. So I'm going to get that baited up with some ragworm now, and fingers crossed we get some nice coloured ones now, because you can get them all different colours. So let's give it a go. There's a bite. Didn't feel very big though, but it's a bite. Give it a look. They're quite visual feeders, the wrasse. Sometimes if you get a bite and it stops, sometimes it's worth lifting the rod up, just getting the lead up and sort of move the worm so it sees it a bit better. And it's back now. Give it a minute. We got him. We going. Lovely. Nice ballan wrasse. There we go.
I got something on here.
Yeah.
Three fish.
Well, there's my wrasse. I'll quickly give you a look. And Robbie's put a 3 hook clip down out there, and he's just shouting out. He's reeled in to check the bait because he hasn't had a bite on it, and he's got 3 fish on there, I think. So let's run over now and have a look. There he is. Look at the boy. Why catch one at a time, innit, Robbie?
No point catching one when you can catch 3. They all look exactly the same. Lovely.
Look at that. Nice, mate. Nice. Didn't even see a bite on there.
I know.
Yeah, the lead was tripping out slightly, but not. Well, it was going with the tide, because you can see the tide is ripping through. But happy days. Nice one, mate.
Nice one. Where'd that seal go?
It's over there.
Oh, yeah. Larry!
Yeah, Robbie likes Larry the seal, as you can probably tell.
Where's he gone?
Over there somewhere, isn't he? Right, let's try to go over there. Well, I'm going to change the spot now, head over the other side of the ledge and see if we can find a pollock. I think that's what I'm really here for. Well, I've just walked over to the far left of the ledge because as we've got the tide pulling us to the left, I mean, I would have liked to fish on the top ledge behind us there, but it's just too strong. I'm using 38 gram jigs and it's just going to swipe us around too quick. So I'm just going to come here where I've got a bit of a slack in here on my left. I'm just going to cast out there, let it drag down and basically reel it back through the tide. And hopefully see if we can produce a pollock or two. Or wrasse, whatever takes his fancy to the jig. I'm not going to put out too far. It's a lovely little ledge over here. I might come back over here for the wrasse in a bit. Give this a go for 10-15 minutes, see what I can find. A nice deep hole by here. So I'm just letting it sink to the bottom and then just bouncing it along, and every now and then I'll let it slack out, let it sink back down just to hug the bottom, because sometimes you might find the fish are hard on the bottom, might find the fish are off the bottom, depending on what they're feeding on really. But I find if there's not very much bait fish out there, they're normally hard on the bottom. So just give it a little try, different things, and especially the lures, different colour and pattern lures, and eventually you will find what they're feeding on. Unfortunately, we've had no takes on the lures so far by here. I think that tide's too strong really. I mean, you can see it on camera there, look. Fish with the 38, 40 gram jigs. It's just way too strong. So what I might do, I might head over there with Robbie, see if we can catch any more wrasse, and then possibly give it until low water's about 1:30, I think. It's 11:45 now, so maybe give it half hour, 40 minutes over there, and possibly then head over to a mark that I've never fished before but I want to try, or then go a bit further down to where we were first thing this morning, where we had a few pollocks, so at least we know there's fish there. So let's see if we can get any more wrasse. I'm sure he will be. Well, Robbie's over there now, he's fishing again with his beach rod with a 3 clip down, and he had the bites on it when I was leaving, so no doubt he's probably reeling a few more. So let's go and check out what he's been up to. Well, Robbie managed a few nice little wrasse, a couple of ballons and a couple of cork rins. As you can see him here, look. This is a tidal pool as well, so it is fresh salt water. There's a cork rin down there. What you got down there, mate?
Hiding there.
Let's have a look then.
Can't get him out.
Aren't we scared?
He's going under the rock.
He's scared of you more than you're scared of him. Grab the other one that's by your hand, man.
This one.
Yeah, give the camera a look.
Stop moving.
Nice, mate. Lovely fish. You happy with that?
I'm happy.
Good, as long as Robbie's happy. Well, that tide is still just pumping through behind us, look. So I think our plan is to head to a different mark, because our main target today is pollock. I'm not really feeling it for the wrasse. So yeah, we're gonna pack up. Well, have a bit of food, have a little chill for 10, pack up, and make our way back up there. And either go back on the other mark we were at first, or possibly head to a whole new mark that I haven't fished before. So see what we think when we get over there, because it's about halfway across. So we were even saying to leave our gear at the top and just take one rod down, a few jigs and a net, and just head down for the pollock, see if we can find any. Or if we don't like the look of it, we're going to just head straight down and fish the spot we fished this morning. So we'll bring you back as we're walking over. Right, we're just packing up to leave, and I had a beach caster there with a 3 clip down on, and there was still enough bait on there to keep fishing with, so I thought I'll flick it out until I get my gear packed away, so I'm at least fishing. And Robbie called me and said, oh, you got a little rattle on your rod, and I flicked it out just over there, only like a rod length off, and I come down and my line was just all the way up the kelp, and it was facing up into the gully there where we were fishing earlier on. So I picked it up and I just felt it just tripping the lead a bit, so I set the hook and it was banging away really well. So I thought that's a decent fish, and it was. It was a lovely wrasse. If I get it to have a look. Look at that for a wrasse, guys. Absolute clonking fish. Don't know what I use the word clonking for, but you know, hey ho. But look at that, £4.3 it went. And that is a new PB for me. Get a bit closer. Look at that. I am buzzing with him. Massive, huge teeth in the Wrasse, as you might know. So we're going to do this without getting bit now. I don't want to drop it, but you can see the teeth there, if you can see it. But they've got proper crushing pads at the back of their throat as well when they're picking up the crabs. But look at that for a Wrasse. Tiny little bait, tiny. It was on a size 4 hook, I think. A little bit of ragwell, just putting enough bait on to cover the hook because there's tiny little fish down there. So I thought I'd put a smaller hook on if there's a smaller fish to catch. And that thing come along. But I'm absolutely buzzing with that. And I've had it in the pool by here for 5-10 minutes, so I weighed it and took some photos. And I don't want to waste any more time for her, so I'm going to send it straight back and make a move then. But what a fish. Absolutely buzzing with that. £4.3. You can see the thickness on the back, going across the back there. Proper solid chunky fish, that one. Beauty. Let's get her back. We're just approaching the next spot. So there's that gully there, and the ledge we fish is just on the right hand side of that gully. So I'll film a bit of the climb down, but I don't know if the camera or the actual footage might be a bit wobbly as I'm walking. So I'll do the best I can. And yeah, let's get down there. Hopefully find some fish. Good down here, wasn't it? What's that? At least the rocks are dry now, isn't it? But well, I just went to start recording and Robbie's telling me some of his deepest, darkest secrets, but we'll leave them for another day.
I'll leave them off camera.
Yeah, off camera. So we're about to start fishing, and we did have a few casts in with the lures, but we didn't have anything. So Robbie has just cast out a 2 or 3 rigger. What was it, Robbie? 2 clip down with a bit of worm to see if he can get any wrasse, and I've just basically tangled up the rig I want to show you. Bear with. Bit slow today. Right, done. So I'm going to fish with lure, but at distance. So obviously you're limited with the lighter spin rod. So I'm going to fish my Tronix Xenon C6s with a multiplier filled with mono, and then that runs down to a 3-way swivel, a link onto a 5 or 6 ounce lead, and then a length of 25 pound fluoro down to a Berkeley Firetail on a size 1010 hook, whatever it is. So I'm going to whack that out there now, let it sink, and just slowly wind it back. Now it's a bit of a, so you could say it's a bit of a butcher way of fishing, but it can work well. Sometimes you can pick off those bigger fish, especially when the tide's running. It's a perfect time to do that, because fishing like up to 40 gram jig, there's only so much tide you can fish in, so it's quite an effective way of fishing. I remember when I was a kid seeing a video on YouTube of Henry Gilby doing this with his mate. I can't remember what the guy's name was, but they were fishing for pollock, and I just always watch a video. I thought that looks a very fun way of fishing, actually, especially for the bigger stuff, well, the bigger pollock. So that is what I'm going to do now. I did come down here last year and I was mainly using this method all day, and I had some nice fish up to like 5-6 pounds. So that is the plan for now anyway. So let's get it in action. Well, we are on Z-Rock and let's give it a go. I mean, it's going to be slightly difficult now because Robbie's just fired out 2 rods all over the place, you know, as he does with 3 clip downs, fishing for dogfish. And nice. And you love it when your mate puts a rod right in the way of everything, but you know, it is what it is. It's part of the game when you bring Robbie. A bit of a challenging day, but there we are. Want to cast out there anyway. Do our best with you know, the scene that's the scene that Robbie has laid out for us. And it does sink all the way down. It is quite deep here, which is nice. There we go. So there we go. Just slowly wind it back, and you will feel little plucks from the pollock grabbing the end of the worm. But don't strike or anything. Just keep winding, and they'll just hook themselves. Well, guys, the fishing is. Oh, stop! Oh, he's come off. Well, the fishing is getting very tough now. Whenever we're throwing at the fish, they're not interested because there's nothing there to throw at. So I put some worm on, and I caught a ballan. Robbie's proper jealous of this thing. Look at the size of that ballan wrasse. Monster. Whoa! Oh. I'll be back. I'm back. The fish is in healthy top tip condition. Yeah, it's very small. So yeah, the fishing is very tough at the minute. So I'm just gonna go have a go for wrasse now. It's a very tough session, I will say that. So you know, hopefully I'll bring you back with some more wrasse, because I'm not feeling for the pollock and it's getting a bit later on the day now. So right, bear with and I'll do my best to gaze and fish. Well, Robbie's mate Larry come back for a look. Robbie cast out his jig, hit Larry, and I had the most subtle little bite. And I've got a fish. It's now got me snagged. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, he's out. We got him out. See a bend on the rod? Wow. This is incredible fishing down here at West Wales. Isn't it, Robbie?
Oh.
Robbie's not too happy, I've got to be honest. He had high hopes for today. I told that we'd be getting 15-pound pollock every cast, and he fell for the bait basically. This fish is coming up. It's coming up hot. Well, we got a codling in it. It's a cod. That's a ballan cod wrasse in it. Oh, he's digging down for the kelp. Slightly bigger than this one.
Oh, poor head.
He's all right, Robbie. Well, there we go. A ballanus rassinus. He's got teeth marks on him, on the top of his head. You can pick that up by there. Got teeth marks. Larry the seal. Was that him again then?
Yeah.
Well, while I'm catching a few wrasse, Robbie's trying to hook Larry the seal, and I will say that this wrasse has swallowed the hook down. So I'm going to go get my disgorger, get him unhooked, get him released safely, and try and catch them all before we go home, basically. And we've got to try and help Robbie out to catch a few fish now, because it's been, since he's come here, he hasn't caught anything yet. Oh, no. He bagged up on the wrasse over on the flat ledge, I've got to be fair. You probably had 10, didn't you? You probably had 10 on the rest. So yeah, you know, I don't know what else to say about this fish. It's so standard, it's hard to talk about, but yeah, I'm gonna get it back. Well, it was absolutely dead. We were thinking of packing up, and I seen a shoal of sand eel right under our feet, and I thought, I wonder if the fish are just high up in the water because we fish on the bottom. So I cast out the rod with a jelly worm on it, and I let it sink mid-water, started reeling it in, and literally straight away, fish on. And it feels a nice pollock. They don't feel little. I know my luck, I probably just fouled a mackerel. Staying deep. Good sign for a better fish. Oh, not bad. That's where they are, Robbie boy. Hey?
You got him?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Well, it's been a long day of trying to find the fish, and I've literally seen a few bait fish, or the little sand eels, and they cast out, let it sink mid-water, and that's where they are. Well, there we go. A nice pollock to end the day on. But I will say I'm going to have one more cast, I think. But I gotta be fair, we have worked hard for our fish today. All the fish we have had, we've moved. Well, we haven't fished many spots, but we've fished pretty hard all day, and it's nice to sort of get a fish here or there. So yeah, I'm quite happy to have caught that fish. So I'm gonna cast it out straight away, cast it back out, and see if they are just generally high up in the water, because that was literally as soon as I cast it out, let it sink about mid-water, started reeling it in, and straight away it was on it. So so yeah, lovely pollock. But there we are, a nice pollock. Happy days. And that one's going to be taken home for the table. Lovely eating fish, the pollock. They're quite underestimated in my opinion. They are stunning eating fish. A lot more higher numbers than say the cod. So I'd rather take a couple of these home, because they are lovely eating. So I'm going to stick what's in the pool now by here and cast our rod straight back out there, see if we can get another one. Oh, well, I had the fish on, guys. It's probably still there, and he's got me snagged. Yeah, I can still feel it there. Should come out of that. It's only like kelpy bit. There he is. I think the fish is still there, is it? I think the fish is still there.
Yeah.
He's still there. Must be tiny. Yeah, he is there.
Oh, he's not bad.
There we go, guys. Another pollock. Oh, here we go. Another fish. Oh, they've come through very fast now. Getting bites almost every cast now. Must be another small one, this one. They're back on the bottom as well now. Another pollock. Oh, whoops. Another pollock. Well, Robbie swapped over to the tactic that's working.
Straight on him.
Yeah, straight away, wasn't it? First cast, wasn't it? Or second?
Second cast, straight away.
Lovely. Happy days. Let's try and get a big boy. Well, we got a double header, guys. Robbie's just had one. Oh, mine's running. Oh yeah, I need the net. God, I felt little all the way in this one. Don't think it's massive, but it's got a bit nuts now. It's been kiting around a lot. Yeah, I don't think it's that big, but
Oh, it looks alright.
it's running now.
See the colour, look at it.
Oh, it's not a bad one. Oh, it's probably about the best one, I'd say.
Best one of the day, yeah.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh yeah, definitely. Sweet. Niceies. Well, there we go. There's the one I just had. Probably about the best fish of the day, I'd say. Probably about £3. Robbie's was only a little one, but don't matter. It's just nice to be catching fish, because we've had a pretty tough days fishing so far. And it's just been literally the past like 40 minutes to an hour where it's sort of just kicked off. The second I see them sand eels, cast the rod out, I'll just straight away Robbie missed one then. Just steady wind, don't strike them. But I can't even remember what I was saying. I think I was just saying how we just found the fish. So here we are, down at West Wales, and we are stuck into some lovely pollock fishing off the rocks. Happy days. It does seem like the further you cast, the more the quicker you get them bites. As you can imagine, obviously casting those long hook links with rocks behind you is a bit tricky. But it's nice down here because you've got a bit of a dip behind you to put your hook down into. I mean, I have tried it before of using like an up and over, so where it clips down, and then when it hits the water it unclips, because an up and over, when it's unclipped, is the same as... Is that a fish straight away? No, it must be the one taking my worm though. But yeah, you can't really use an up and over, because once it unclips, it's the same sort of principle as what we're doing now. And that's a fish, and that does feel like another nice one. Right on cue. If any of you are wondering why Robbie's got a hood up, it's because he's burning. So I just wanted to put that out there because...
My neck?
Yeah, your neck's burning.
I'm sweating, but it's probably done.
Gotta keep those lures going out there, Robbie. Keep the lures going out and the fish coming in. Yeah.
What are you doing that I'm not doing? Catching fish.
Where's this one now? Oh, he's banging his head away. He must be angry.
That's decent. Yeah.
Where is that net? Here we are, styling the new, I wouldn't say new, but styling the Tronics Pro landing net. See we are, look, the Tronics Pro landing net. Struggling, but we get it done. We got it done. What a lovely landing net. And what a lovely pollock. I'll be fair, I love pollock. They're one of my favourite fish to catch because they are pretty cool looking fish. Big mouth, they're angry, and they fight well. I mean, don't notice them fighting so much on the heavier gear, but when you get them on the light spinning rods, like the one I had this morning was about this sort of size fish on the lighter spinning rod, and it really did make an account for itself. Took a lot of the line, but yeah, what a stunning fish that is. And I get my lure back out there. Well, I got another pollock on. Unfortunately, Robbie just hasn't had any luck, and he just cast out and he cracked off somehow. When I first hooked this fish, it felt quite nice, and it doesn't feel quite as big now. Oh, it is going a bit now. I don't know if it's going to need the net though. I did catch one off camera then actually, he's about 2.5 pounds. Oh, it might be a nice one because of the way he's fighting. Oh, whoa. He's angry. Loosen that drag off a little bit. That's the only thing with these heavier beach rods, there's such a higher chance of pulling the hooks when they go for their lunges.
That's a nice one.
That's more like it. That's bigger again, isn't it, or is it not?
No,
How's he hooked? Well, I'll give you a quick look at this fish now, and then I'm going to let Robbie use this rod because I'll be right there. So I want Robbie to go in, so I'm just going to fillet the ones I've kept, which will be including this one. And then while I'm filleting a couple of the fish, Robbie can try and catch one. Big teeth mark in there. Old though, but there we go, another nice pollock for the day. I think that's going to be my last fish. So I'm hoping I'll bring you back, Robbie, into one. But as for this fish, unfortunately he's not going to go back. He's going to get clunked on the head and in a pool, and I'll fillet him up now. Anyway, Cross your fingers for Robbie, everyone. Well, we are done. We are all packed up. Robbie's down there. Unfortunately, he didn't get a nice pollock, but that's just the way it goes.
I had a pollock.
Yeah, he did have a few this morning, but the first time he fished here, the first thing in this morning, I think he had like 2 or 3, whatever it was. Yeah, he just didn't have a nice pollock. He had plenty of wrasse. I think he must have had about a dozen wrasse on the other spot, on the flat ledge. But that's the way it goes. But yeah, it's a nice day. I'll give you a bit of the scenery looking at the top now, because it's going to look stunning up there as we walk back down to the car. So even just off here, look, I love it down here, as you can probably see why. So anyway, I'm all packed away, no rubbish left, just your feet prints and a bit of leftover ragwood, but that's about it. Right, time to get up there, is it? Well, we have now made it pretty much off the head, so the opposite side of that hill is where we were fishing, and I'm out of breath because I'm knackered. How's Robbie doing?
I'm tired.
How you doing, Robbie?
Defeated, tired, sweaty.
He's pollock defeated, but banging view though. That is stunning. There's also some marks off the point there. That's the hippo, isn't it? Off the point on the left.
Yeah, that's the hippo. Got a plaque on the front.
Right, we are done, we are cooked, we are knackered, we are back at the car, and we are on the way home. So I did take a little bit of footage of the walk back, but I didn't do any talking because I was like
out of breath.
Yeah, basically out of breath and knackered. So that is us done for the day. It was a tough start to the day. We didn't have fish, proper fish, like until like after 1, I don't think, really, was it?
Yeah, you had that one at the start.
Oh yeah, true, the one off camera. And yeah, so we're gonna head home now. The sat nav says 2 hours and 15 minutes, which ain't too bad really, considering it's I'll say it's a weekday, the kids are still in school now actually, so it shouldn't be too bad. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it, and as usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.